I looked at it in a very positive way. And even after firing me, I'll have time, call you, say thank you for the opportunity that you gave me, and also say sorry that I didn't match up your expectations. And yes, that is how I chose to continue with these people. Furthermore, whatever product I was selling, it's one product that I had so much confidence in. And it's something that I really wanted to be associated with. Out here, even today, I find someone and they tell me, maybe I met them during when I was employed. They tell me, but I have your number.
Yeah.
You are Wanjiru Yel. You know, they don't even call me Wanjiru Buru, they call me Wanjiru Yel because I was so accustomed to my brand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so now that you've been in this industry, you know about you selling them personally and also with the company. A lot of people do not know that when you're looking for locks, there's something that you're supposed to look for. Now that you've been able to deal with all these products, what do I, as a person, need to look out for when I'm going to buy a lock from Wanjiru?
First of all, when you are investing, whatever investment it is that you're doing, is it a rental apartment? Is it your own home, your retirement home? Yeah. Is it a hostel? Whatever it is that you're doing, the first thing that you're supposed to ask yourself is, what locks do I need to use where, and what locks do I need to use where, and what level of security do they hold?
Yeah.
And that's where I comes in. I give free consultation. Free consultation.
Yeah.
You are out there, you're investing, and you don't know what locks to use where, or what to use where. I'm just a phone call away. Just call me. I do site visits free. I don't charge the site visits, and I also do free consultation because I want to ensure that you have used the right lock for the right investment. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So are there different types of locks? Like you see how we know the kuna padlock dogo ya locker, kuna padlock kubwa ya mlango. Yeah. Are there different types of locks?
Yes, there are. We have security locks. When I talk of security locks, locks comes in different levels of security. We have high security, middle security, and just normal security. Yeah. For high security, these are the locks that you put to any other door that is leading to the outside.
That's high security.
High security. Medium security is maybe for your bedrooms, depending on where you're living. Yeah. And maybe normal security again is for your bedrooms and bathrooms. Yeah. You know, yes. And yes, we have different types of locks. Everything has really diversified, and we no longer now have the lever locks. People used to hear lever locks. We also have now cylinder locks, and you know with cylinder locks, security is at par. But with the lever locks, you have to ensure that the higher the lever it is, the higher the security it is. So you have to ensure that you have used the highest lever. And when we talk of lever, it's not the number of turns that a lock is turning, but it's a mechanism that has been used. The security mechanism that has been used. And even the different levers comes with different type of a key. Yes.
Okay, so I want to take you back just a little bit to when you started. When you left now the other job now to start your own practice, is this a place you started with your own savings, or were they like, okay, let me take out a loan, let me start this business so that I can still be with the people that I was with?
I lost my job when I least expected it.
Yeah, it came as...
And I will say I didn't have money, more so because I had just upgraded.
Yeah.
I wanted to match the organization that had employed me, and they had employed me with a very small car. I had a very small car, and this time around now I want to upgrade and at least match their class. And all of a sudden, it's just December, I have upgraded, and now June, I have lost 6 months down the line, I've lost my job. And so I didn't have savings. I had exhausted my savings in buying the car.
Yeah.
After all, you have a job.
Yes.
And it's a multinational organization. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. How I can't lose this job. Yeah. So, and it was challenge, but funny enough, I continued uploading status on my phone, and I received one client called me, and this client required so many locks, high security. It's a mama. So when and she asked me for these locks, she told me I'll only pay when I see them.
Okay.
And again, going back the other side that I said I don't burn bridges. I had a very good relationship with my MD. They know me. I have this order. I called my former MD, and I tell him the whole thing. I have this client who need this and that. Could you be kind enough to have these things invoiced? And immediately I take them to the client, and immediately they are paid. I pay. He believed in me, he trusted me, and that happened, and the locks were delivered. I even didn't go for them. They have riders. I also have riders also. I deliver. And so the locks were delivered, and yes, I made good profit that was enough to kickstart me.
Wow, that is kind of like a blessing in disguise. Wow, so we are going to take a short break, but when we come back now, we are going to understand what does Impress locks got to do with understanding the industry when it comes to your pricing, your marketing, and even the challenges. You mentioned something as a challenge, but we're going to come back and understand what some of the challenges that you face running this business. Considering women in business squeezy, you're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back to understand more about the blessing in disguise that started Impress Locks.
From the heart of the city to the walls of power and the corridors of justice. News and newsmakers. We live in a world where a lot is happening around us. It is crucial we make sense of what's happening. Information is power, information is knowledge, and news is changing. We will bring it to you, and we'll be at the heart of it all to give you the context, a fresh perspective of politics and power. Only on TV47, the home of untold stories.
Radio 47, tuko nawe mchana kutwa na usiku kucha. 95.7 Taita Taveta. Tunavuma na bado.
Welcome back. For those who missed the first part, my name is Violet Njoki. Today I'm joined by Wanjiru, the owner and founder of Impress Locks, and she's told us how she started being fired, and she decided, you know what, the people who fired me are still the ones who I'm going to get my products from. I mean, who does that in business? But then again, burning bridges is something you do not do in the business world. So we are talking about the Impress Locks, and it is a place that you run since 2020.
Yeah.
How have you been able to stay afloat? What is your marketing strategy so that people know that Impress Locks is there?
For those who knows me, I'm quite vocal when it comes to social media, yes, or online visibility. Yeah. And also, when it comes to marketing, I'm quite vocal again.
Yeah.
I'm quite visible inside different construction sites. They can most, I know 70% of investors in Nairobi can attest to the fact that they've seen this face in their sites in one or whatever time. And yes, marketing, making yourself, availing yourself in sites.
Yeah.
And when I talk of site, I'm talking of any construction site.
Yeah.
Anywhere I see either a bulldozer, the excavators, I have to land there.
Wait.
Get to...
Like you just driving, you see an excavator, unasimama unaingia.
Yeah, because you see, in as much as they are, definitely they are excavating to build.
Yes.
And I have to start now building a rapport with them. Maybe somebody might be touched there to even tell me who is the owner.
Yeah.
And with the contacts of the owner, then I'm assured I'll be able to reach them and market my products when the time comes.
Wow.
Yes, so yes, I have to go out and market.
Yeah. Oh, that is a very unique strategy. I don't think I've had anyone use that strategy before. Ni kujituma.
Nikujituma, yes.
Yeah, so
I also request people, when you're going wherever you're going, you just get to see a construction site. Don't do much. Nipigie tu hiyo picha ya hiyo. There's a board that is always there.
Yeah, the
I just
engineer,
need to
the
know
what,
who is the architect, who is the contractor, and I will be able to Google and get their contact and get to introduce myself, and I sell my product.
Ah, okay. So we've seen that you have different types of locks, from the door locks to the padlocks and all that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to your price list, how do you curate it so that it can be able to service every kind of person?
Wow, how I've been able to, like, I'm so minute, as you can see, as compared to Asa Abloy, who is my main supplier. But then what I have done is that I have ensured that I don't want to, I don't want to be that greedy person. I don't want to hike my prices, and I don't want to, because that way I'll scare away people and they will go direct to my supplier. And so what I have done is that I have ensured that the price list that I'm using is Asa Abloy. I am impressed, but then I use the price list of
your supplier.
Yeah. I ensure that each and every price that I give to my customer is the same price that they would get wherever. But I also have been given a platform whereby I'm able to add at least 2% of the discounts that the company, my main supplier gets.
Ah, okay. But as a business person would ask, why would you not put your prices kind of to your suppliers? Like, how then do you get your profits? I just mentioned I've been given, there's a cut. And this cut also allows me to go up to a particular discount. Yeah, okay.
Which is 2% higher than my supplier.
Oh, okay.
The discount that you would get, you walking into my supplier, is less mine with 2%. And as I have mentioned, I am not that greedy.
Yes.
What I have decided is to maintain the prices for my supplier, to give you a reason not to go there. If you're around me, you have no reason to go there. And if you've just been touched and said to promote this woman, then you have a reason. You have something to say, to show for it. Yeah. It's not like you've incurred a loss to promote me, but then it is at the same price that you would have gotten this product from my supplier at, that you've gotten at. And one thing, what sets me apart from my supplier is that I give that personalized touch. If I take, per se, if today I am in your project, you're doing an apartment or you're doing your own home, I own up to any question or any problem your fundis could be facing when it comes to my locks. I always tell my client, after this, leave the baggage, the locks baggage to me, and your fundis should know that if they have an issue with any lock, they should call me, not you.
Ah, so you're the one who understands the problem. You're the one who can solve it. Okay, so I've seen that you have a couple of employees as well. Was it important for you to teach them about the locks before you decided let them now sit at my desk?
Yes, quite important, because at the moment I just have one who is in my showroom. And yes, I had to take her through my products to at least she get to understand the products, so that any other working client before they even get to talk to me, she can take them through the product. The only time she'll call me is in case a client need extra discount or need to be emphasized on something maybe she don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so with that, maybe you get working clients.
Yeah.
And you get clients from online as well.
Yes.
So what is the process of a client? Maybe when they come in, they just say the lock that they want? If it's in bulk, you deliver for them, or what is the process?
The process is the client gets to say what they need, maybe the type of investment that they have. If they don't know, in most cases, I like listening to what they want first, or what I want to understand their investment so that I can advise them accordingly.
Yes.
And then from there, if the client, some clients knows exactly what they want.
Yeah.
So for those who knows exactly what they want, I go by 8 if at all it matches. It matches what my knowledge in what in the locks. If it doesn't match, I will always diverse their mind and give them the right thing. Yes. And yes, in the course of them choosing whatever lock and us choosing whatever type of a lock they want, and even me giving them information, in most cases you'll get to see that in most cases they will always change.
Wow. Also, because now you understand better. Yeah. This is the security you need, so this is what will work for you. Ah, okay, that is great.
And some even don't understand that for a bathroom or your toilet, you don't need a lock that has a key both sides. So, and they don't know there is a lock that is called a bathroom lock.
So a bathroom lock is one that closes only on one side?
Only one side. It can either close from one side, depending on the type of bathroom that it is. Because it could be external and you don't want people from outside to come and use it. So you'll have a key from outside, but then inside you just have a knob to turn. Yes. And if it's a home, you don't need any key. If it's internal, you need just a knob and turn. Yes.
When it comes to running the business, we know that all businesses have the challenges. What are some of the challenges that you faced running Impress?
Price.
The price.
The price plus, on the other hand, people don't realize that, yes, if you have a big investment, we are able to give you a project rate. When it comes to project rate, you don't buy, if a lock is going for like 1,500, for instance, then you will be given like, you'll have to get extra discount, as if you're buying them in wholesale. And that is what I call project rate. As opposed to somebody who is just building one house, you have nothing much to, it's your home at the end of the day. But here is someone who is doing an investment that they expect to
generate income
from it, and also to recover whatever it is that
they used.
So I help my clients to understand that, yes, I'm able to bridge the gap for them, give them at a rate that would help them translate their get back their whatever they invested in the investment. Yes. Also, in most cases, you'll get now the fact that people don't know, you'll tend to see that most investors will choose, when they're going for tiles in China, they fill the container with the locks. And it has been such a challenge. Maybe you've gone there. For me, like, I'm in marketing. I've fueled my car. I've used my time. I have come to your investment like 4 or 5 times. And maybe it's very far. I've even gone to an extent of even counting and even doing a proposal for you, what you require, where. And all of a sudden, the next minute, I'm calling you, you're telling me, I'm sorry, Wanjiru, I was importing some this and that from, I was in China, and I was, since I had gone for my paints, my tiles, and yes, I decided to add
come
to
with
it
locks as well.
the locks.
Wow, that is a challenge.
But also, it is a challenge to them. Why? You import these locks. Maybe you're doing like 50 units, and you've imported locks for the 50 units exact, and 10 of them are faulty. In most cases, you'll have to, when you're importing, you'll have to import with excess. But when it comes to me, you're doing all those units, though I don't shout it. I always tell my clients, don't shout it to your fundis. that if I am supplying you like 600 locks and 20 of them are faulty, we have a factory within the country where I'm able to take these locks back. We analyze the type of problem that they have. If it is a manufacturer's issue, we are able to replace for you at no cost. And if it is then self-induced, maybe your fundi didn't know how to install them, sorry, but you have to cough more to replace your locks. Yes. And if at all you don't have a fundi, I also go ahead and recommend fundis.
Oh, so that they can do it perfectly.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, now that is quite an interesting journey for Impress, from all the marketing to how you started and all that. But before we wind up, I would want you to tell us, for someone who wants to start such a business, and maybe they're in the position that you were when in 2020, what advice will you have for them?
First of all, I would say, yes, you want to start the business. Not just because you've had Wajiro started this business and yes, she's driving in it.
Now you want to go.
Now you want to come to it.
Yeah.
You must have interest and some connection with whatever it is that you want to do. Plus, lazima ujitume, go out there, look for information, knowledge about these locks. Because you just can't sell anything that you don't know.
Yes.
You have to equip yourself with the knowledge. Thirdly, you should know why you're starting. Is it just for profits, or do you want to impact people?
Passion indeed is very important. So as we close, if someone wants to get your locks or the products that you have here, because I've seen that you also do safes. If someone wants to get the products that you have, how can they get in touch or even get to Impress Lock Hub?
First of all, I will talk about our location. We are located along Kiambu Road, right opposite Astro Petrol Station in Ridgeways. We also on all social media platforms as Impress Locks Hub. All
social media platforms. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
And I'm just a phone call away. You investor out there who is doing your investment and you don't know what locks to use, I'm a phone call away.
Impressive. Thank you so much, Wanjiru. We've learned quite a lot from your journey, and even as a business person. We've learned from Wanjiru that burning bridges is something she will not recommend when it comes to the industry. Well, guys, that is all we had for you here today on The Grind. Remember to talk to us, 22047, on all our social media platforms, TV47 News on Twitter, TV47 Kenya on Facebook, and TV47 Digital